Hi, I'm Jamie with Glam Candy Boutique, and I decided to do an impromptu live. I didn't tell anybody I was coming on because I just really wanted to wear my pink Santa hat before it's too late. I kind of wait all year so that I can wear it, and I'm taking the opportunity. If you're watching this, please hashtag a replay, and when you come in, say hi. I'm going to go ahead and get started, but I'm going to look at, let me find my, last time I was doing a live, Facebook was being weird and it wasn't showing me comments. So I want to make sure that I can see them. So I have a little iPad over here. If I can find myself on the live here. Hopefully I can find it. It hasn't popped up yet for me. Maybe it's refreshing. Maybe it's going. How are you guys doing? Let's do this. But if you guys could sprinkle, I'd appreciate it. But we're going to do a Christmas live. Okay, there I am. Okay, so Jamie, hi, how are you? So it is showing me your comment on my phone today, but hopefully it doesn't like weird out. But I do have it on my iPad over there too. But I'm so excited. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do this today, but I really, you know, it was getting too late in the year. I wasn't going to be able to wear my pink Santa hat. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I did a makeover on a gingerbread train, right? Which I'm going to be posting soon, but this is the gingerbread train. Hi, Maureen. How are you? Hi, Janice. So I wanted to have one more cart. You know, it only has the front and then one cart, but I wanted another cart. And so I have thought of something that I could add onto the train. And I want to add like a big cupcake on the end of it. So I'm going to make it match. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take, this is just lightweight spackle. Thank you. Thank you. I love that train. This is just lightweight spackle, and then I'm going to do some Mod Podge in it. I'm going to basically paint with the spackle. There are two types of fake bakers. You're either a spackle person or you are a clay person. You might be both, but you're probably going to favor one over the other. And I am just a spackle person. So I want kind of a light gingerbread color. So that is Apple Barrel Chestnut. I love chestnut, chocolate bar, and light mocha from Walmart. It's like a mixture of those. So I want it to definitely match. I might need a little bit more brown in it. Although it's going to dry a little darker, I think. Let me see. I'm going to add a little chocolate bar to it. No, I'll do nutmeg brown. Oh, thank you, Maureen. I'm glad you like them. Like, what theme are your cupcakes? I know Christmas, but like, what colors are they? Okay, so I'm just mixing it up. It actually needs, I need to warm it up. It's too cool. I'm going to actually add orange to it. I'm going to get all like Bob Ross on you guys. So are you guys excited for Christmas? Like, are you done with your decorating and your shopping? Hi, Naomi. How is it in Massachusetts? Is it cold? Because it's short sleeve weather here in Arizona still. It's like so hot just sitting in my car waiting for my kids. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. So I just warmed it up a little bit, maybe a little too warm. It's going pink on me. I'll just do a little bit more white. For anybody joining, this is just spackle and paint and some Mod Podge. And I'm going to paint with the spackle. Because I want it, I'm kind of making it into like a gingerbread cupcake. So this is from Target. You can still get it. You still haven't started shopping and you're still decorating. Okay, so this is like my toxic trait. So I shop really early for Christmas. I shop like, I don't know, October for my kids. But then the whole time I want to give them their presents early. And then sometimes I do, and then I have to go get more presents. It happens all the time. So I'm like type A and type B at the same time. Let's see. Let me get a paintbrush. So this is from Target Dollar Spot, and they still have them because I just bought some more the other day. So you just have to look at Dollar Spot. You know, it's all torn up, especially this time of year. So you have to like really look through all their stuff, but you can still get good stuff there. But these are, it's like 3 for $3. Hi, Danita. Oh, the cupcakes are Candyland themed. So that's what this is going to be. Like, I'm obsessed with Candyland with pops of red this year. That's what I'm into. I know I have like my all pink tree. It's like a pink tree with all the pastel ornaments on it, which I adore. But I also have a peppermint tree. I just haven't shown you. I'm going to do, oh good, Danita, I'm glad you found the email. So I'm going to do like maybe some pictures or like some little videos of the, like my kitchen and living room area, because that is all like peppermint. It's red and green. So all I did here though, I had some leftover clay. Like I didn't like how a worm turned out. It was multicolored. And so I didn't want to waste the clay. So what I've done is I just took this, which it looks like a cupcake to me, but you can see it has like a basket weave. So it's going to look like an ice cream cone. And then I took the leftover, well, first I put these are from Dollar Tree. They're just their little discs. And I stacked a bunch of in there so that I have like some substance to set stuff down into. And then I used the leftover clay as the cupcake part. So then, you know, I'm going to make it match the rest of my gingerbread train. And, you know, I have like a Santa to put on top of it. My daughter, unfortunately, you know how spackle takes like a week to dry. Well, I had like the cone. It was like an ice cream cone as the smokestack on the train. And yeah, she went up there and she squished it. You have to push on like, you know, a couple day old spackle too. So she was into it. I don't know. I couldn't get mad. So I just went and fixed it. But I'm making myself wait a whole week before I put it out again so that she won't be able to squish it. I think I'm going to paint the bread just a little bit darker. Just have like that contrast. That will be fun. And then after this dries, I'm going to go over it, not on the live, but I'm going to take it and like draw on the lines in a lighter color. And I'll use spackle for that. It will be just like I did for the train. And the train will be posted to my YouTube. It's just, it was like a long tutorial and it's just taking a long time to edit. I am glad it's Friday though. But now I do a tradition with my son each week. We do Cookie Friday. So I go buy him like a cookie, either at Crumble or there's like a Sodalicious, like is it a Sodalicious? Soda Rush. They do all kinds of custom sodas and they have these great big cookies. They're like crumble cookies. And so we do that. But today he decided he wanted a donut. But there's like, have you guys ever heard of Randy's Donuts? I do hate editing, Danita. It takes so long. But it has like, they're like gourmet donuts. Like they are crazy. Like there was a maple long john with like cream in it, which I've always wondered why more places don't offer that. Like it's just a no-brainer to me. But they're like big, like they're almost like cronuts, if you know what I'm talking about. Remember when everybody went crazy for cronuts a few years ago? It's like a croissant plus a donut mixed together or something. Okay, so wet. And then what I'm gonna do, I think I'll do the chocolate brown on it as the bread or whatever. It will give a really good contrast, I think, to the rest. If I'm missing comments, you guys, like Facebook is being really weird and not letting me see my comments on my live. So let me check my iPad here. Okay. What do you guys do on Christmas? Because like, what I like to do is on Christmas Eve, make snacks. Like I look at all, you know, all the Pinterest stuff all the time. And, I like to do like a cookie dough dip, a brownie dip. You know, I might do something fun. Like they have like a Grinch dip I saw. Like I like to do stuff like that, like where you're just, I love like a variety of little foods you can pick at. So that's what I like to do. You know, there might be like meatballs or I don't know, just like little appetizers is what I like to do for Christmas. For Thanksgiving, I do, you know, like the big meal and everything. So I'm going to actually add some Mod Podge to this paint because it's not giving me the coverage that I want. That's just a little trick that I do. For some reason, when you mix Mod Podge with paint, it will like give you a darker coat. Like not darker, but like fuller coverage. So it's just Mod Podge and the chocolate. And again, those are from Apple Barrel at Walmart. And it dries faster if you put the Mod Podge in it too. I might have to do something else while I'm waiting for this to dry because I'm not going to really be able to add spackle to it when it's like this wet. It's like watery. But that's fine. I have something else I can make really quick too. Oh, your granddaughter's birthday is Christmas Eve. Yeah. So we have a Christmas baby too. And so yeah, we say Merry Birthday and Happy Christmas to him, but I do feel sorry for him. I feel bad for him. Sorry, I'm just checking my comments over here too. Okay. Oh, you do homemade enchiladas? I'm coming over. So this is gonna go on the back of my train. I'm basically gonna make a third compartment for my train. Like, did you see my gingerbread train? I think you did. So it's gonna be up on a platform too, which I forgot about until you just reminded me. I'm just gonna glue these together. It's just 2 6-inch discs. And yeah, it's hot glue, but it's not gonna matter. I'm just gonna glue them together because I need the height. And then I'm going to, not on the live, but I'm going to make wheels because like everything's too wet, but I'm gonna make wheels out of clay to match the train that I have. And then it's gonna be the third compartment. This is like the caboose. And so here, I'll try to show you what it's gonna look like if I can find the wheel. So we'll have the red and white behind it, but then like, see, I'm gonna add like the little wheels like this. So it's gonna look like, it will look like a train compartment when I'm done. And I'm gonna add actually just a little bit of spackle to hold down my cupcake. I don't know how the hot glue might not do well with the plastic of the bucket thing here. Second. Oh, is Jason in here? Oh, thank you, baby. I'll show you guys the train again really quick, just in case people haven't seen it. But yeah, see, like, and it's going to be the cupcake in the back. So I'm going to give it the same pattern as I did here with some spackle, lighter spackle, and then I'll tie in all the colors, and it's going to be beautiful. But my labor of love this year is building these nutcrackers, right? So I've been trying to get those 6-foot Walmart nutcrackers, you know, the white ones that you can paint. I've been trying to get them for a long time, and I was able to get them this year. And so I've been trying to decorate them, but it is so much more work than I thought. It's just so much work. It's just hours and hours. And I have 2 different ones, and they're both different themes. Like I'm doing one rainbow one and like one gingerbread peppermint. I'll show you what I'm doing in a second. So this is gonna go on the shoulder of my nutcracker. So I'm just waiting for that to dry for a second. So I'm just gonna do another craft right in the middle of it. Thank you, Maureen. I can't wait to show you guys the nutcrackers when they're done. They're almost done. They're getting there. I've got to add like fake frosting and some glitter and stuff like that. But I'm going to make this cupcake look like this. So I just want to make sure I have my frosting thick enough. Yeah, I've got to make fake cinnamon rolls for the gingerbread one's shoulders. I want it to have like cinnamon buns sitting on its shoulders. So I keep thinking of like new little embellishments to add to it. Let's see. So these are my unicorn breath sprinkles from my shop. They're just pastel ball sprinkles. I'll show you in just one second. I'm just going to pat them in with the heel of my hand here. also press the cupcake into it if you don't want to pour them on, and they, you know, will pick them up with that wet spackle. But see, that's what that looks like. Something going on with my tip here. Okay, there we go. So then I'm just gonna do a swirl. So I do a peak in the center. You want to give it some support. And then just go around just like you would. Like if you could do whipped cream on a ice cream or a hot cocoa, you can do this. So just like that. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of glitter. This is Glitz. It's by Michaels. It's at Michaels. It's by Recollections. Let me just grab a little rainbow lollipop. I've got to do it while it's wet. It's just right behind me here. So I have these little dummies in my shop, and then I just painted it. I believe I have a tutorial for this, and then it's just the sprinkles and then more frosting and then a little fake lollipop. So hopefully now my cupcake, my big cupcake, is ready to go. I mean, it's better. It's better. So I'm going to put a Santa Claus on it. I got this at Joann. And he's fairly substantial, so he needs some support more than just spackle, or else he'll just fall or something. But I was thinking about adding, it's just like scrap styrofoam, just to the top of this, but I'm gonna like level it out first. So I'm gonna take my hot knife. I get this at Amazon. It's like 20 bucks. It heats up very fast. It should, in theory. Yeah, I can smell it. See it all smoking? So it will just cut right through your styrofoam. It's very easy to cut through styrofoam. This is how I make a lot of different shapes for my fake bakes. Just want to make it a little bit more level. And it's just a little wire. It'll just go right through it. I hold on to my scrap styrofoam though. Isn't he so chubby? Hi Margarita, how are you? So excited to see you. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of spackle down here, just so it can grip onto something. And yeah, he's a pretty heavy guy. He's a big boy. So he's gonna sit up here. I think I'm just gonna, I'll try some, I think I have E6000. Super glue's not gonna do it. I don't know that hot glue will hold him or not. But I think hot glue and spackle would hold him. So we're probably not supposed to mix things like this, but I do anyway. I'm gonna do a little bit of hot glue, kind of melt the styrofoam, and then hopefully he'll just sink right into it. His fat butt will just sink right in there. And I'm gonna do a little bit of spackle. And just sit him right on there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna bring him toward the front so you can definitely see him. And what did I do with my paintbrush? Missing a couple of spots here. Of the heat cutter, it says, it looks like it says HORUSDY on it. It's probably backwards for you, but it's on Amazon. If you go to the top of my profile on Facebook, it will give you my Amazon affiliate link, and then that doesn't change your price, but I make a commission off of it. But I always have this particular heat gun listed because it's like a really reasonable price. I'm gonna have to reload my spackle here because it's doing something funky. Try to find a star tip, like a nice big star tip. This is 356. I have no idea where I got it. It might be like a French star tip or something. Let me grab a bag. So if you know, you're not familiar with this, this is DAP lightweight spackle, and you just treat it just like it's frosting. So I'm just gonna drop the tip down in there. You don't need like a coupler or anything fancy. I'm just gonna make sure I cut it enough so there's not stress put on. You don't want to put stress on the tip. And then just push it out. Okay, and then I had some in here, so I'm gonna put that in there, but I'm gonna add some more. I know I'm gonna need more than that, so. But this is what I use, DAP lightweight spackle. And I'm gonna soften it up just a little bit by adding some Mod Podge to it. You can also add paint to it. I'm just gonna thin it out just the tiniest bit, because or else it can be kind of dry. Oh, thank you, Yvette. That's so nice of you. And the spackle, you know, it is spendy, so I want to make sure that I don't waste any. It's like 30 bucks a gallon or so. So I'm just adding some Mod Podge. I just measure it with my heart. There's no recipe. I'm going to check my comments again because Facebook is being a little bit weird. Let me just refresh my feed here. Okay, so you just load it up like you would if you were going to do cupcakes or something like that. kind of push it down, like try to get the air out of it. Thank you so much for the stars. Okay. So now, let me make sure he's on here even. I can barely move him, but I can still move him. I got brown paint on him. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna add just random movements. I'm not really try not to overthink it. If you get little peaks, then go ahead and just tap them down gently. But this spackle should hopefully hold him down. I should have gotten another one of these Santas though and made a pink and mint one. That would have been fun. Or like a pink and red, that would be fun too. You just tap these down. You can do this, or you can do like with a damp paintbrush to tap down the peaks, because it doesn't behave exactly like frosting. Hi, Susan. How are you? Oh, thank you, Danita. You're so sweet. So I'm going to reload my bag here. I just didn't have quite enough to do it. I'm like breaking all my popsicle sticks tonight. So to catch anybody up, I'm making a Santa cupcake. It's gonna be like the caboose on my gingerbread train, which I will be releasing the tutorial for as soon as I can get it edited. I'm just very, very busy right now. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, Mod Podge. I need to go to Walmart. I need more popsicle sticks. That's what I like to do my spackle with. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. You're so sweet. Oh, you know, that reminds me, I did buy a spatula. I just bought one. Thank you, Danita. That is much better. It's just a little styrofoam spoon. It's from Dollar Tree, so. Oh, you do? You like to use that? I mean, it's so easy to wash the silicone stuff. I use it for my resin for sure. And just so everybody knows, I'm also going to be in an event on December 31st. We're doing a New Year's Eve event. It's hosted by Flowertown Crafts. So make sure you save the date. We're doing duo lives. So that day I'm going to be paired up with Ginger from Glitzy Creations by Ginger. So, yep, but it's going to be like duo lives the whole time. So I just need to add just a little bit more back here. And now I get to do the fun part, which is the decorating, but it's also the hard part for me because like I don't like to commit. I never know what I'm gonna exactly end up with, so. Hi Stacy, how are you? Okay. So I have a lot of different little candies. I just improved the candy shop sprinkles, so I think it's an improvement. So it's like the regular base that I had, but I added like little rainbow diamonds in it and then a bunch of ball sprinkles like in rainbow colors. And then I'm also, you know, and then I also have just the bright rainbow sprinkles as well, those ball sprinkles. And then I like a pop of red peppermint with the Candyland stuff. So, hi Quincy, nice to see you too. Happy Friday. So I'm just gonna start adding some candies. I also have my favorite, which it's the gumdrops from Hobby Lobby. I love their little Christmas stuff. I did bring these. I don't know where they could fit on this though, but I do. It's like, I'll show you again. It's like one of my favorite candies from there. And then this year they also had these, which I thought is so cute. And he's so big, it's not gonna fit, I don't think. I don't think I could fit anywhere, but I love, this is my most favorite thing. Every year I always pick up a couple from Hobby Lobby during Christmas. And I think this was from Michael's. And I'm a craft hoarder, you guys. Like, I can't help it. Yes, it's Mod Podge with spackles. I'm a craft hoarder, so like I'll always buy like 2 of everything because otherwise I won't be able to use it because I'll just hoard it. So then I know I have like double of everything. More pink candy canes in the shop. Probably not before Christmas, plus I'm shutting down on the 15th for Christmas break. I can look. I might have some laying around somewhere that I just don't know about. I was thinking about like adding some of these, but I don't know if he even needs it. I'll just add the candy and we'll see where we go. I want some bigger ones. I'm always afraid to touch my stuff when it's wet. This is from Joanne. Oh, he's missing some spackle too. Okay. So I'm using the candy shop sprinkles. It's gonna make a big mess, but I do want it to kind of look random, so I'm gonna use some big peppermints. This is from Peppermint Gingy. I don't know if you guys have seen that. You're gonna hoard them? Yeah, so they definitely, I will definitely stock them again because they're one of my favorite items to carry. There's just something about collecting craft supplies though, you guys. I just love them. It's 2 different hobbies, you know. We actually get 3 hobbies in one because I'm a crafter, so I like to craft, but I also like to collect craft supplies, but I also like to hoard them. So it's like compulsive for me. It's hard for me to use them. But on my nutcrackers, I've like used all my most favorite, most cherished craft supplies on them, and I can't wait for you guys to see the giant nutcracker when I'm done. I love gingerbread with rainbow with peppermint. Just into it this year. I want to do my tree like that next year. We already have like a lot of peppermint stuff, so probably won't be that big of a leap to, you know, add in some like gingerbread and like primary rainbow kind of ornaments. I think that would be really fun. Can you guys hear my fallout? Okay, let's add some peppermints. Okay. And before it dries, let me grab my glitter. This is the Glitz again. It's from Recollections at Michael's. It's a fine glitter and it's iridescent. I use it all the time. It has so much light in it and it picks up, you know, whatever color you're using. It's really beautiful. I am like messing up my paint job here, but this is why I always pre-paint things. But I just didn't get a chance today, so. And I actually like the glitter in the dark brown there, so that's gonna work for me. I'm gonna have to retouch the bottom, and then I want to paint on like the ice cream lines, basically. It's like a basket weave on the bottom here. So I wanna paint those on in the lighter shades so that it coordinates with my train. So you can see it's like very Candyland-ish. Hi Lydia, how are you? Let me grab, I want a peppermint stick. Sorry to leave you. So it's just these little polymer peppermint sticks. I'm just gonna cut them into thirds. I love the details. I don't even know if people notice all the details I do, but that's my favorite part. Sort of like kind of like big sprinkles. So I'm just going to touch up my paint down here again. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Melva. I did not make the Santa, Barbara. This is from Joanne. Sometimes I take shortcuts. Thank you, Donna. I love accessorizing. So yeah, like the reason is because spackle can be dry, Norma. So if you try to put, you know, dry spackle on it, it's gonna look gross, you know? So if you need it, and then you just adjust it, like whatever you think is the right amount of spackle to add to it, it will just come out of that piping bag a lot easier. It will also dry faster, and it doesn't really matter what order you add the paint or the Mod Podge into it. It really doesn't matter. You could add just paint too. It will thin it out, but it's up to you. But if you want to really, like if you want to have fake royal icing, you want to really thin it out with Mod Podge. Or like if you want like a fake drip, you want to add even more Mod Podge so that it's not going to hold its shape. Like you just add a little bit of Mod Podge, the spackle will hold its shape just like whipped cream. Speaking of whipped cream, I should do like a whipped cream rim around this, which I will do. Let me just touch up the paint. And since this has some spackle in it, I'm basically painting with some very thin spackle. It will have a really great texture on it. It will be just like an ice cream cone. And if you've missed that part of the live, I am adding this to the back of my train. I made a gingerbread train. I made it over. And so it looks like an ice cream cone. It looks like gingerbread. But I wanted like a caboose. So, because the train is only 2 parts. It's just the engine and like one little cart. So. The cupcake is from Target. So it's just a plastic thing. It's like a plastic basket. And it's 3 for $3 in the Target dollar spot. I just found more the other day, so I know they have them. So I'm not going to be able to get totally detailed on the bottom of the cupcake today because it's so wet. I can't like really touch it. But I am going to be adding like the crisscross in the lighter color, and then I'll add some glitter and it'll end up looking like a waffle bowl. And I'm tempted to do a chocolate drip there too. So there's stuff we can do still. So that's why he's sitting on this little platform, is because I need the height to make it look. I'm also going to attach like fake wheels so it looks like it's part of the train. Hi, Cecilia. Oh, thank you, Norma. Hi, Tanya. What do you mean good morning? Are you in the UK? Yeah, so I'm a really impatient crafter, Maureen. So I just want to go, go, go once I start. I usually have several, I'm sure everybody else does too, like several projects going on, and you just kind of push them all along as you go because you have to like wait. It's hard to wait though. And this will kind of look like a cake as well on the bottom, so that will be cute. And this will kind of, since it's two, it will make it kind of blend into just one. I want to do a chocolate drip on the cupcake. Let me just grab a frosting bag here. You could also use it just a Ziploc bag. You don't need a tip for this. But I'm just gonna add some of the chocolate brown to this because it already is spackle and paint and Mod Podge. Just get this out of the way. But not too much because you don't want it to be too drippy. You don't want it to like run down your whole project. So you just got to be careful not to add too much. This looks like chocolate pudding. It's just not giving me dark enough. Let me just see what I can do here. It's kind of like, it's like milk chocolatey. It'll probably dry darker than this. Oops. Yeah, it's pretty good. Does anybody use that silicone glue stuff? I have some from TCT Crafts, but I haven't used it yet. But I have like dark green and red and pink from her, but no chocolate, unfortunately. Or have you tried mixing just clear silicone? I was thinking about that. Just clear silicone with some paint and see what would happen. I don't like puffy paint because it always clogs so badly, in my opinion. But you just want to be careful with this because I can already tell like gravity's going to grab this and pull it down. So I don't want it running all over my whole project. But this will also cover up the seam between the cupcake and where the little basket weave starts. So How's the mini-me? She's been really, really good, actually. She's doing really well. She's been really happy lately. She seems to have come through a lot of her, she was self-injuring a lot. She's like stopped a lot of that, and she's real happy and been giving us kisses and hugs, and she's her sweet self again. So that's nice. I'm glad I'd be able to tell you guys that. If anybody doesn't know, my daughter's autistic. She's severely autistic, so she's also nonverbal, so she has a lot more behaviors. So I'm afraid to touch this, but again, I'm gonna add fake wheels to it, and then like decorate the bottom and like maybe add some sprinkles down there too and stuff like that. So I think that he's good for now. This would have to be, you know, maybe I can like record a reel finishing it, and then of course I'll show you when I can put it up next to the train, because I'll connect it with like a little matching paper straw, which is what I used on the train. But I'll show you my train really quick again if some people haven't seen it. This was a plain red metal train, and it had ugly plants in the back. Like these ugly plastic plants back there, and so I just ripped them out and I fake baked it. So I'm gonna make the wheels on the cupcake look just like this. These are from Hobby Lobby, and then I'm gonna make the wheels out of clay, and then I will show you guys the final result. But thank you so much for watching me, and be sure to share the live out if you could, to help me grow my audience and my visibility. And I hope you all have a really good weekend. I'm excited for my weekend because I'm gonna finish my nutcrackers, hopefully. So I will see you all later. I will post this so that you guys can watch the replay. I know, Susan, I love it too. I love it so much. I wanted a Play-Doh train so badly, but they want so much money for them, you know. They want like $200 or $300 for like a small train. So I was like, I could do that. And I can't wait to show you guys how to do it so that, you know, you can maybe pick up a train base. I did get this at Kohl's. I have also seen them at Home Goods, and that was this year, just a couple of, you know, weeks ago. So it was nice seeing you too, Danita. I will see you all later, okay? Bye. Thank you.